Hey guys, it is me. It is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see what your energy is. Please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my six, meaning have my back because I have yours. We are going to talk about the topic, which it looks like trust. Trust is here. You have to learn to trust yourself and see the beauty in yourself, and you cannot hold or wait on someone to see it or your strength. Actually, it should be strength, but I'll say trust. You have to trust in your strength and your belief system and see the beauty in yourself, and also be grateful for every experience that you go through, and even the toxic ones. The King of Swords energy is here, and the King of Swords energy says, when faced with difficult situations, be impartial. Carefully evaluate your options with a rational mind. So you're looking at everything. You're recognizing the things that you've been through. You're recognizing the toxic energies, the toxic behaviors, and therefore what you are doing is choosing to move forward. You're choosing peace. You're choosing peace, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard when you're being challenged when it comes to somebody not even recognizing your strengths, or they're actually putting down. Is it putting down, like um yeah, putting down how and the accomplishments that you've had over the years, if that makes sense. And so that is how I see that energy, right? I'm gonna pull these bottom cards over, and turn them over in a minute. But again, yeah, when it comes to you recognizing your own strength and trusting in yourself and not looking for that in anybody else, and being grateful for the experiences that are going to come, you have to know that there is a reason why you've been put in this situation. Remember, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. And sometimes people come back when they're not healed to just push that fire back into you. And even though they don't know, they feel like they're being facetious, or they feel like they are losing you, or they need to, you know, put you in a situation to make themselves feel better. You got to know, yeah, you can't live in the energy of what they're doing. You can't fall victim for what they're trying to get you to understand or get you to prove. Page of Wands energy is the conflict and confusion, and also miscommunication, because the way that they communicate, it'll never be right. This card pulled over. It'll never be right. And so the world energy is the completion. You got to you got to say enough is enough. You got to say enough is enough, and it's time for you to move on from the things that no longer serve you, from the toxicity that you don't bring into anybody's life, and be able to manifest something different and know that the universe has your back when it comes to that. Yeah. So this is the card for the deck, and I felt like I wanted to leave it in here. It just explained to you how tarot can help you. And so I'll read it to you, because this is a card that I was trying to pull just to give it an end all be all. But basically, the communication and the conflict, you're over it, right? So this card says, what we see in the symbology of tarot derives in the large measures from our own intuition, and once revealed, reflects back upon each of us to further enrich our lives. So we're manifesting things based upon what we're hearing from here and the energy that comes out. So already we know that there's toxic energies. Yeah, you're standing up for yourself, moving forward. You're standing up for yourself, speaking your mind, and not taking shit from anybody. You're not backing down from whatever it is that you have or accomplished, from whatever it is that you manifested, that you trusted in yourself, because you recognize your strengths, and you change your belief systems, and you see the beauty in yourself, and you're grateful, because everything moving forward is a success. It's success, and it's good news. And so again, sometimes anxiety happens because you let this person come back into your energy, and trick you out of your peace, right? And so the Emperor energy here is, this person may feel like they're stable, or they might have the authority and the power and think that they're stable. But again, stability has nothing to do with manifesting. So you're defensive, and that's why you're standing up for yourself, and you're setting new boundaries. Every time this happens, you're going to set a new set of boundaries, with confidence. And you're going to speak with confidence. You're impeccable with your word. You're going to say what it is that you need to say. You're not going to wait for a conversation to happen. You're going to say it right then and there, and therefore confidence shines from the inside. when you love yourself, own your flaws, rocking without caring what others think, you're going to speak your mind because you changed your belief system, and it took you a minute to be able to trust and to manifest and to see and recognize your strengths, and also to be able to set boundaries. So now moving forward, the communication that happens, right? There's no miscommunication on your side, but there's going to be always miscommunication on this other person's side, or conflict or confusion, because again, you changed up the way you do things. No more conflict for you, but it's conflicting for them. So again, you manifested something different, right? I almost dropped my cards. You manifested something different, and therefore when you manifest something different, it looks different to a person. So when you speak in your mind and you're telling the truth, people can't handle that. They can't handle that. So let's clarify the devil energy. They can't handle that. They can't handle the truth. And so the magician shows his face to tell you, yeah, they can't handle it, because now it's breaking their heart because you found a way out. You sought liberation, right? And it was painful for you to do. But again, to clarify the devil energy, it comes with struggle. You struggle by yourself, and you gave to this situation as much as you can, but there's a completion because you had to end things and walk away. Death energy says, what is it? Embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. Death is not the end, it's the transformation that brings new beginnings. So the new beginnings took for you to walk away, to recognize your strength, and to be able to trust in what it is that you have going on. And only tarot, not only, I'm not going to say only because you could get information from other places. It says what we see in the symbology of tarot derives in a large measure from our own intuition, and once revealed, reflects back upon each of us to further enrich our lives. So you're enriching your lives by walking away from the things that no longer serve you, by hearing those messages and learning to trust in yourself and speak your mind. And this all had to do with the heartbreak that and the anxiety that you were going through and the conflict. You're over this shit, and so therefore you're going to speak your mind, and sometimes it'll come across harsh, but now moving forward, you're impeccable with your word. The Queen of Swords energy, stand up for yourself, always speak your mind. Don't take shit from anyone. You're not going to take it anymore. None of the backhanded compliments, none of the, oh, I'm better than you, or, oh, you don't have anything. You're not taking that shit anymore. You're going to go ahead and stand up for yourself, because guess what? You trust you're wielding your own sword. You trust in everything that you're doing, that you're going to be successful. So, yeah. And even when it comes to, and this is unsure to me, the Ace of Cups energy, but even when it comes to the missed opportunities of you wasting your time and getting to a point. Hold on one second. This is my mom. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, because the Ace of Cups comes it comes out kind of sideways over the Queen of Swords, right? And so to me, that tells me that there is, even though there's missed opportunities and you're sad, or there's like a blockage in your ability to trust yourself. You still are standing up for yourself, and you're not letting that get to you. You're not letting that get the best of you, because again, you had plenty of anxiety and sleepless nights, and and the need to set boundaries because of the conflict that keeps happening every time you try to trust in a situation. So you realize that I'm going to trust in myself. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords energy. It comes out with the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with the King of Swords. You could be dealing with somebody air energy, but the King of Swords came out. Did it come out in the beginning? Was it in the back of the? I don't know. And Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. That just tells you air energy you could be dealing with. But, the thing is that the King of Swords says, when faced with difficult situations, be impartial, carefully evaluate your options with a rational mind. And you did that. And you wanted stability and strength. You saw the strength here. But you wanted stability with this person and to be able to trust in this person. But there was you had to be defensive, and there was always some type of conflict. So we're going to clarify the Emperor energy to see what comes out. But I just feel like, again, you're enriching your lives by you listening and hearing, where the issues, happened at, and so the Emperor energy comes out. Yeah, ego. This person has an ego. The defense. We're going to clarify the defense. Yeah, this person operates an ego. Knight of Cups energy. You're defensive because the Knight of Cups in the reverse lets you know that, there is some type of empty promises, or, you've been living a fantasy when it comes to this. It'll never really happen the way you want it to happen. And so the boundaries are being set, and that's what we're clarifying now. You know what? No, let's clarify the Knight of Cups in reverse. You just, Chariot shows their face, but, it comes out, yeah. See, justice, balance. You just want balance out of the situation, consequences of your actions, but that's you having growth. And then look, the Lover's card come out. But again, sometimes you got to do what makes your heart happy and not worry about this love energy. You see what I'm saying? Because the lover showed his face twice. So again, to reiterate, and I think this card came out here in the beginning of the read for some reason. You know, I can't think that far back, far down the line. I mean, behind. So there you have it. The boundaries comes with the Nine of Wands energy. You know, say you have to say what you want and move forward. You know, you have to say what you want, and it's easier said than done. But at some point, you know that you got to trust in yourself and set those boundaries for that ego type energy. The Queen of Cups showed her face too. You know, you got to set the boundaries for that energy because, oh, it was a magician that came out. Because it's stopping you from being able to manifest, right? So now we have the Wheel of Fortune. These are the cycles, the ebb and flow of life, and why you need to set boundaries because people have to want to work with you. They have to be wanting to complete you and not deplete you. You know what I'm saying? And work with you as a team. You know, the Three of Pentacles energy is, you know, teamwork. It's completion. You can't have any completion with somebody that's operating on ego. Queen of Wands, you stand up for yourself, always speak your mind, don't take shit from anybody. That is Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands is confidence shines from the inside when you love yourself, own your flaws, rocking without caring what others think. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. You did what you needed to do in regards to this situation. The High Priestess tried to come out. You know, you did what you needed to do. And so now with the Queen of Wands, King of Wands shows his face, right? Oh, you can't see that. I have my desk, my camera pulled down. I got my other camera that's over here pulled down closer so you can see. But anyway, the Queen of Wands is, yeah, it says you have to be confident in yourself. So confidence shines from the inside when you love yourself, own your flaws, rocking without caring what others think. You don't care how somebody perceives you because you know you did your best at the end of the day. So this says no matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, and focus on self-care. Self-care to have your rewards and not juggling or struggling to make decisions when it comes to somebody that you keep having conflicts with. Page of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands again is conflicts, you know. You keep having conflicts with this person and therefore it's like miscommunication because and confusion because you can't understand why do they keep coming back around. And these cards fly out when it comes to the Page of Wands in the reverse. Hold on. Yep, the Tower. You have to end it. The Tower energy says sometimes you have to tear down the limiting structures you have built for yourself to move forward, rebuild better, stronger, and wiser. King of Wands, you're looking for a true leader. And you're doing this because this person is not a true leader. A true leader who leads from the heart inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. They're not inspiring anything. You want peace, happiness, and harmonious energy, but that means that you have to be tough. Be ambitious, know what you want, go after it in a single-minded determination because they make you feel like a failure. You feel like you've been backstabbed every time you deal with this person because of the conflicts that's there. We're going to clarify the Five of Wands here. You know, because of the conflicts that there. And the bottom of the deck is overthinking. It makes you overthink and overanalyze and doubt yourself when it comes to this situation because you're looking in the future when it comes to why you want to be able to trust and to have something with this person. But the ego is too big. You got to let this shit go. You know, and so here the conflict comes. Ace of Wands, you have to have the courage and the desire to do what makes your heart happy. Lover's energy card of Gemini, but that's the consequences of your actions, justice, energy, and growth, right? And then the communication is going to come when you start to do that. But your end goal is the Ten of Pentacles energy. It's to be harmonious, to be carefree, and to have happy love. But this is not what you're getting. You're overthinking this whole situation. So let's pull from the Four Agreements to see what comes out and go from there. Look, be impeccable with your words. You're speaking your mind. You're being confident. You know, you're not taking anything personal. You're being confident in the things that you say. You're trusting in, and you're being strong. Remember, it says strength isn't always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. Don't take anything personally. Relinquish self-importance. Hold on. I'll read this. Always do your best. Practice makes the master. All right? So it says, by doing your best over and over, you can master the art of transformation. By doing your best, the habits of misusing your words, taking things personally, and making assumptions will become weaker and less frequent with time. So again, sometimes, though, sometimes you can't choose peace, but I'm just telling you respectfully. Sometimes you try to just walk a straight line and a narrow line because you want to, you know, heal yourself and go from there. But sometimes you cannot choose peace. You have to speak your mind. And that's why the Queen of Swords comes out here, and it has to do with the Ace of Cups energy being here as well. So it says, don't take anything personal. Relinquish self-importance. So personal importance or taking things personally is the maximum expression of selfishness because we make the assumption that everything is about me. So you're dealing with somebody that's operating an ego and they feel like everything is about them until, respectfully, you just say hold on one second, my pretty. Hold on. Okay, sorry. So sometimes when you deal with somebody that operates an ego, sometimes you just got to bring them back in and let them know, not bring them back in literally, but you got to let them know. Because, see, people that operate an ego, the thing is that nobody ever tells them the truth, the honest to God truth, until they piss you off. And that's why you're in your Queen of Swords energy, because you already walked away from this and they steady keep coming back. You get what I'm saying? And so, therefore, the communication happens when they realize that you're at peace with being where you are. And so that's why it's like, don't take anything personal because you did your best. You understand that, right? You did your best, but sometimes you just have to speak your mind and move forward. Sometimes you just do, you know? So, I'll pull from the 100 Ways to Win at Love. And then we're going to go ahead and pull the crystal deck and let this energy go because you've done all you could do. What else? What more is there for you to do? That's because you've done your best. Don't ignore the red flags. Overlooking their bad behavior is your partner, in your partner because you really want things to work out can cost you later. Take off the blinders and deal with it head on. And, moving forward, again, like I said, you didn't do it in the past, but you're doing it now, and so now you're at peace with trusting yourself, changing your belief system, seeing the beauty in yourself, and you got this person overthinking. You got them overthinking, and now they're really, really, if they haven't acted in ego, this time they're going to come back, and it's going to be like, they went with the shit. Be patient. Don't rush it. Love is not a race to treat it like it can be won or owned. In love, you win and you lose together. Be patient and let them grow in their own time, not yours. Yes, that's what you were trying to do by sending strength and healing, period. But sometimes that shit just don't work. Sometimes they come back and they push your buttons at the wrong time. So I'm about the peace, but I am with the shit too. So I understand that. But at some point, you just got to say your piece. It's no rebuttal about it. You're telling your truth. You're telling the truth that somebody needed to tell them. And now you're making them think about it. They're overthinking. The red flags that you didn't say in the beginning is what they're overthinking now. Because, again, they're operating ego. And you're not rushing it. You didn't rush none of this stuff. You just sent strength and healing. And they come with the bullshit. So now you have to bring the bullshit. Sometimes you just have to do it respectfully. I will pull one more card deck. The Lover's Journey. Yes, pretty. The Lover's Journey. And go from here. All right. The card comes out. Time keeps slipping. Endless waiting. Long separation. Again. Endless waiting. Separation. Mastering self. This is what you're doing. Yin and yang. Light and dark. Achieving balance. You're achieving the balance. Look. The what is it called? Two of Swords energy is here. And the Two of Swords is trusting. But it also is balance. Because you see. She has no eyes. Her eyes is tied, behind the blindfold, and she's trusting. She's trusting in her situation. So you're achieving, you're mastering self. And again, that's what this is teaching you here, is to master self. And sometimes we just can't hold back, especially if we feel like we're being like, what do you want? Why are you bothering me? I'm choosing peace. Don't choose anything else. I'm choosing peace. Don't make me call you out. And that's just how it is, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. You choose peace. But they want to bring it out of you. All right, all these cards fall out. You're trying to look at things in a different direction. So we have the Morganite, the Violet Sapphire, and the Rose Quartz. All right? It says heart chakras, crown and third eye chakra, and then the heart chakra. So these two deal with the heart chakra. All right? The Morganite and the Rose Quartz. The heart chakra is your ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive. You tried to forgive this person. You try and you're trying, but this person is coming back and it's like they're playing with you're taking your kindness for weakness, right? The crown chakra. So your crown chakra is your spirituality, your belief system. Right here, higher friend energy. Your belief system. You know, if your belief system or anything about your self expression or you being selfless or your wisdom is being put to the test, that's what it is, and that's why you snapping back, right? So compassion, divine love, and joy. Compassion, self esteem, and love. The Morganite says, "I am surrounded by angelic energy and divine love." Yeah, that's sometimes sin and strength and healing, but sometimes you just got to say what you got to say. The rose quartz. I am filled with. Okay, hold on one second, you guys. Okay, so yeah, it says I'm surrounded by angelic energy and divine love. So let's go here. The rose quartz. It says again the heart chakra, your ability to love, to be harmonious, and forgive. And it's compassion, self-esteem, and love. It says I am filled with love, loving compassion for myself and others. So you've tried to go and choose peace, but these people keep coming back and making you choose something different. The violet sapphire, it deals with your crown chakra, your belief system, and your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom, right? So when that's being put to the test, and you just keep having to overthink on why, like you have to trust in it. So the third eye, again, using your intuition, and your perception and your understanding on why, like sometimes it's not okay for somebody to keep coming and playing playing around or something like that, or making you feel some type of way with their ego. You've been patient about the situation, you're working on yourself, and you're not ignoring the red flags anymore. So the spirituality, the prosperity, and your intuition, right? It says, I am filled with universal truth and wisdom. So you're speaking the truth. When you do open your mouth, what's coming out is the truth and what you saw in the past about this person. You're not holding on to it. You're just speaking the truth. And sometimes that's going to cause somebody to overthink and to get in their feelings. So just understand the mastery is you mastering the self, but it's learning to love yourself and understanding what the bullshit is. And that's the red flags from the situation. And so that is how you have to move forward. Okay. In Pandora. Yeah, so you just have to move forward that way. Does that make sense? And so there you have it. I just feel like that is what you needed to know. So let's go ahead and let this old energy go because you're choosing peace. And now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys. Goodbye.